big bomb, blow it up. Your ass is fried, big bomb, blow it up. Oh Nessus, oh Nessus, oh Nessus, I just spawned in with the B04 live. Buck you 2 times, hit you, then you fall out. I just spawned in with the B04 live. Buck you 2 times, hit you, then you fall out. That's just 1 kill, I got 24 to go. I just know 25 bodies hit the floor. New big cloud of smoke after I'm finished. Cause a yellow tint on your screen, you know what it was. You just been de-atomized, body did it. Oh Nessus, oh what a I just float through the air, ain't no bucking ya. I.W. real killer, oh Nessus, you're messing with a real killer. Let you know that I ain't feeling you. You corner camping ass ninja. See man,
damn, Diddy on Nessus.
Y'all corner campers, wall glitches. Move on out of the way, player. Get out of the corner, playboy. Get out of the corner, playboy. Yeah. De-atomize. Build up. Yeah. Your ass is fried. Big bomb. Build up. Big bomb. De-atomize. Big bomb. Blow it up. Boom. Nuke. Your ass is fried. Yeah. Oh Nessus. Kill him. You've been nuked. De-atomize. Blow it up. Nuke. Your ass is fried. Big bomb. Blow it up. De-atomize. Big bomb. Blow it up. Your ass is fried. Big bomb. Blow it up. Oh Nessus. I just spawned in with the B04 live. Buck you 2 times, hit you, then you fall out. I just spawned in with the B04 live. Buck you 2 times, hit you, then you fall out. That's just 1 kill, I got 24 to go. I just know 25 bodies hit the floor. New big cloud of smoke after I'm finished. Cause a yellow tint on your screen, you know what it was. You just been de-atomized, body did it. Oh Nessus, oh what a bitty. I just float through the air, ain't no bucking ya. I.W. real killer, oh Nessus. You're messing with a real killer. Let you know that I ain't feeling you. You corner camping ass ninja. See man,
damn, Diddy on Nessus.
y'all corner campers, wall glitches. Move on out of the way, player. Get out of the corner, playboy. Get out of the corner, playboy. Yeah. De-atomize. Build up. Yeah. Your ass is fried. Big bomb. Build up. Big bomb. De-atomize. Big bomb. Blow it up. Boom. Nuke. Your ass is fried. Yeah. Oh Nessus. Kill him. You've been nuked. De-atomize. Blow it up. Nuke. Your ass is fried. Big bomb. Blow it up. De-atomize. Big bomb. Blow it up. Your ass is fried. Big bomb. Blow it up. Oh Nessus. just spawned in with the B04 live. Buck you 2 times, hit you, then you fall live. I just spawned in with the B04 live. Buck you 2 times, hit you, then you fall live. That's just 1 kill, I got 24 to go. I just know 25 bodies hit the floor. New big cloud of smoke after I'm finished. Cause a yellow tint on your screen, you know what it was. You just been de-atomized, body did it. Oh, Nessus, oh, what a pity. I just float through the air and I'm bucking ya. I.W. real killer. Oh, Nessus, you're messing with a real killer. Let you know that I ain't feeling you. You corner camping ass ninja. See, man.
Damn, video nasty.
Y'all corner camping. Ball blitzers. Move on out of the way, player. Get out of the corner, playboy. Get out of the corner, playboy. Yeah. De-atomize. Build up. Yeah. Your ass is fried. Big bomb. Build up. Welcome to the C.O.D. show. C.O.D. show. C.O.D. show. Yeah. Welcome to the C.O.D. show, player. Oh, Nessus. Kill him.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked, look, my nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. It's a real nigga celebration. It's a dime block declaration. 59th and 5th Ave, granny house with vanilla wafers. It's the remedy to separation. Tupac of my generation. Blue pill in the fucking matrix. Red rose in the great pavement. Young black nigga trapped and he can't change it. Know he a genius, he just can't claim.
Hey. Man, I'm just bugged out. I'm just bugged out. What's up with it? What's up? Welcome to the C.O.D. show podcast. I'm your host, Diddy Onassis, aka Onassis. Kill him. That's right, Onassis. Kill him. Man, look. It was only right. I had to bring it in with that nip, that dedication, hard work, plus patience. Yeah. We're back. We're back. The C.O.D. show podcast is back. One word for you guys out there. One word, man. Elevation. Elevation. That's right. Elevation, dedication, hard work, plus patience. Bars for you real quick. But yeah. Man, welcome back, man. I've been on a slight hiatus. Some technical difficulties. The week before last week was CIAA weekend. It was lit. Salute to all of the individuals that I ran into out there at CIAA. That shit was lit, man. Had a great time. And for those of you that don't know what CIAA is, just Google it. It's all good. Just Google it. Yeah. But as you can see, I have no haircut because sometimes you got to be a grizzly out here, baby. Sometimes you got to be a grizzly. That's a fact, man. But, you know, oh man, but the internet was broken yesterday. Straight up, let's dive straight into it. The internet was broken. For all of you guys, all of y'all out there just talking about COD is dead. You know, I call it, hey, Call of Duty just stuck one in your ear hole and told you to bite a fat one. Call of Duty would never die. Never die. But man, salute to that, man. Salute to the revealing of Black Ops 4. Alright? The revealing of Black Ops 4. Yeah. Man. When I saw it, I was like, the unveiling of it, which is going on behind me now. Alright, that was trash. Y'all could have kept that 5 minutes. Y'all could have cut that down to at least 1 minute. It don't take that long to make, you know, the little simple artwork like that, but salute to that. Salute to the effort that y'all put in. You know, y'all knew the community was gonna be in a frenzy, but y'all could have cut that time down to maybe a minute or so. That could have been an IG clip, man. Salute to the welders. Salute to the welders, man. But the clip, because I had no idea, to tell you the truth. I saw a little tweet, you know, so I was like, man, they bullshitting. So I didn't really pay it any mind. And so when I seen confirmed, and then I finally got home from work, then I saw the clip on YouTube. I was actually watching, you know, gearing up for my top 10 gameplays of February at the time. So I was going through my favorite YouTubers videos, and I was like, oh shit. You know, shout out to Merciless Badass. He posted a clip of his live reaction. And I was like, oh, this is real. This is real. This is real. Okay. Okay. So I went and found the original clip and I watched it. I was like, the welders need to be either fired or they need to raise, or they need to be fired really, because they was trash. But whoever edited this video was real trash. But it was also confirmed, and up under that video, it was a little caption that said WAW. We'll get to that later. But let's talk about the obvious information that we could receive from that clip, and we'll try to decode it later on. You know, we'll dive deep into it and decode it or whatever later on. But the obvious information that we could get from that clip was October the 12th. Global release, October the 12th. They had something about May. I have no idea. I can't remember what they were saying about May. But October 12th is going to be the global launch. So, as far as my history with Call of Duty, I've never heard of them doing this. You know, it's always been a November thing, you know. I wonder what this means or doesn't mean anything. October 12th release. So, and that's dope. I think that's dope. You know, like I was telling my player partner, we was discussing this earlier. Shoot, I want the game now, you know, with the state of COD, the state that COD's in. I would like the game now, man, you know, another Call of Duty option, you know, but that's some of the obvious information that we got with it. And I think it was something about May 22nd. What did they call it? Did they call it an unveiling? I don't know. I don't know what they call it, but May 22nd, I think May 22nd. If I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. But it's going to be May, some type of, they're going to reveal some more information on in May. I'm looking forward to that. You know, Call of Duty is alive and well, you know. What else that was obvious about the Black Ops 4 announcement yesterday? Man, you know, they showed some characters from Black Ops 3 during the animated, if you want to call that animated clip, at the end of the clip. Well, my bad, at the end of the welding. They showed some characters from Black Ops 3, and everybody was at, you know, they were mobilized, they were running, doing their thing. Does that mean we're gonna have special characters, huh? Or the characters from Black Ops 3 coming back? But the point, well, not the point, but the rumor that I've heard is gonna be boots on the ground. All right, boots on the ground, and I couldn't tell if that footage of the drone flying and firing was from an older COD, or is it going to be in the new Call of Duty Black Ops 4? I couldn't really tell. But my initial reaction, I wish I could have recorded my reaction live, because I was way more hype than I am now, man. Salute to Treyarch, man, for coming through and giving us this Black Ops 4. I'm gonna go ahead and salute to y'all already, because you know what? To keep it real, the hype doesn't feel like WW2 hype. The hype around WW2 was just a little bit different than what I'm feeling now for Black Ops 4. You know, I've always said this on this show, that the Call of Duty after World War II is going to be the super saver hole type Call of Duty. Whatever that comes out next after WW2, it's going to be phenomenal. Hands down phenomenal. So, and this is it. And you already know Treyarch is they're not going to mess this up. Matter of fact, this game may break the bank. A couple of weeks back, I reported that WW2 broke the bank for November sales. I think November or fourth quarter, in the fourth quarter sales or whatever, November, December, that it was probably one of the highest grossing Call of Duties since Black Ops 2, I think. I may be wrong. I think it was since Black Ops 2. But I think the community is going to come through and show out. I might go get in line. Matter of fact, I'm not going to let that out the bag just yet, but I might go stand in line, man, and get that and feel the ambiance, you know what I'm saying? The COD show will be in line. Black Ops 4 is official. Black Ops 4 is official. And matter of fact, to make sure that we, you know, to guarantee that we understood what was going on, they actually dropped a new calling card in Black Ops 3. You know, a new calling card in Black Ops 3 is free. So once you open up your app and log on to into your Black Ops 3, you can go check out the new calling card. It's lit, it's dope. It looks exactly like the welding that's going on behind me. You know, you know, it looks pretty dope. I fucks with it. I might go and just check it out. I hadn't checked it out live myself and got that experience because I kind of put Black Ops 3 down, you know, to concentrate on Infinite Warfare because Infinite Warfare was so lit. Friends of the show, Infinite Warfare. Shout out to Infinity Ward. Hey, shout out to Infinity Ward, man, for real. And speaking of Black Ops 3, major salute to a real killer. Yes, a real killer. Major salute to the Prince, Marlo the Prince, for cracking that 1 million. That's right, 1 million. 1 million kills in Black Ops 3, man. Salute to that. You put in that work. Hey, salute to that. You a real killer. From the COD Show podcast, your guy Diddy Onassis, aka Onassis Kill 'em. Man, dope. Over 165 days played, 1 million kills, 4.11 KD, man. That's unreal. Hey, you put the grind in, and I remember you tweeting about this maybe a couple of months ago. You was talking about how you were gonna hit that 1 million, and shit, you was talking about how you had a reason to play Black Ops 3. Shit, and then, hey, salute to that. You cracked it. 1 million kills. Hey, some people don't have 1 million kills in their whole 10-year Call of Duty career. But you put the time, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. And, yeah, bro, salute to you. Shit. Come on to the show, bro. Come on to the show and talk about that experience, man, because I know you got a hell of a story to tell. Come on to COD Show podcast, man, and tell your story, man, because I'm damn sure interested in hearing about, you know, that journey, that particular journey, which probably started, 3 years ago? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever. I know that's a hell of a grind. That's a hell of a grind, man. So, Black Ops 4. Looking forward to it, baby. Let's get it. Michael Condrey does not care about rushers. Moving on, we're going to switch gears. I'm kind of combining shows. Like I was saying earlier, I'm combining shows. So a couple of weeks ago, I did want to talk about the movement in the leadership of Sledgehammer Gaming. You know, with Michael Condrey and Glenn, what's my man's name? Glenn Schofield. Glenn Schofield leaving and moving on to positions in Activision. You know, leaving Sledgehammer and going on to accepting roles into Activision. You know, if you've been living under a rock for the last I don't know, year or so, I'll give you the rundown. I'll give you the rundown about those two individuals. WW2 director and studio head Michael Condrey and general manager Glenn Schofield have left Sledgehammer Games. For those of you that don't know Michael Condrey's resume, he has been the producer and director of several projects dating back to 1998. Projects that include Need for Speed 3, James Bond, MW3, AW, and now WW2. Yeah, Michael Condrey. All right, let's talk about Glenn Schofield, former Sledgehammer general manager. He has an animated resume that includes cartoonish games like The Simpsons, Ren and Stimpy, Lord of the Rings, Barbie, MW3, Advanced Warfare, and now, of course, WW2. All right? I'm not going to try to decode this because I know the community has. I've been talking to a couple folk, and I know the community has their own speculation about why these guys left. And with an animated resume that these guys have, especially Glenn Schofield, you know, he comes from the cartoon world, seems like. But you know what? A video game developer has to start somewhere. And they gave us, you know, Advanced Warfare, which we could say it started the boots off the ground revolution, you know, as far as Call of Duty is concerned. You know, some titles have already been off the ground, but, you know, to say the least, they started that boots off the ground revolution. But that does explain some of the cartoonist bullshit that's in WW2 and Advanced Warfare. Michael Condrey does not care about rushers. And some would say that as soon as those guys departed, WW2 made changes immediately. But do we know? Do we know if those changes were already done? You know, we don't know. All we can do is speculate. And maybe those guys are going to move on and head other projects that better suits them, like, you know, I don't know, what is it called, Warcraft or whatever, other games that are under the Activision Blizzard portfolio. But that's dope. That's dope. They got them guys the fuck up out of there. You know, I played World War II Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I only played 25 games in those 5 days, but hey, I had fun. I enjoyed myself. I can't play that game for too long because, you know, it's just something about it, bro. It's just something about it it just gets under my skin, man. I just can't do it for too long. But I actually had enjoyed myself. Salute to the 803 Kings, man. Sup with y'all, man. Sup with y'all, man. But yeah, I do want to read off a couple of statements from the homies that they couldn't join me today for this particular episode of the C.O.D. Show podcast. Friend of the show, Styles the Icon, sent in this statement in his reaction about the announcement of World War II. Damn, about the announcement of Black Ops 4. The homie Styles the Icon says, I expect nothing less than an A+ game. I wanted a modern day shooter, and hopefully that's what we would get. Hype. Hey, salute to you, Styles the Icon. Man, that's my dog. Friend of the show. Super friend of the show. You know, I value his opinion. His knowledge of the game. It runs deep. He a real killer. Styles the Icon, a.k.a. Mr. Get Out My Lobby. Yes, sir. Yeah. And another super friend of the show. Matter of fact, let me go back. Let me roll this back. Styles the Icon said that he wanted, I forgot what episode it was. He said it many times. He said that he wanted a first-person shooter in modern day time, boots on the ground, with the Pick-10 system. And I think the consensus is that's what most Call of Duty players want. That's what we really want. And we don't. And give us some decent score streaks. Give us some decent score streaks, man. Make the score streaks really, really count. If you get 25 kills, destroy the map. Blow the map up. Do something. Do something. That's what we want. That's what we discussed in a later episode of the C.O.D. Show podcast. And salute to you, Styles.com. You are 100% right, bro. 100% right. Shout out to shout out to Jay Jonah. Shout out to Jay Jonah. I know he hype about this. Another super friend of the show, Manda Manic had an interesting take on the release. First of all, I'm just gonna read it. First of all, fuck it. I'm just gonna read it. Manda Manic goes on. Friend of the show, Midnight Knife Queen, Manda Manic. She says, I'm not honestly happy about Black Ops 4. They're really reaching for something and stepping too far away from the core concept. I think they need to just release MW2 by itself. They better not try to attach it onto this game. And the release video, 6 minutes of watching someone weld out the 4? ? While I get you take ideas from other games and put them in the ones you're creating, they are not evolving anymore. They are just making games to stay relevant. They are just making games to stay relevant. I agree with Manda Manic, except for the part that I'm hype as fuck. I'm hype about this game. I am hype about this game, man. I can't wait to get on and really, really grind this one. I was like, yo, I'm gonna grind WW2. I'm gonna stop talking about WW2. But you know, I hit her back. I was like, yo, they're talking about remastering World at War with B04. All right, that was a rumor. I hadn't seen that confirmed. I don't know. Oh yeah, May 17th. Yeah, I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I never played World at War. I'm sorry. I'm a noob. I'm a noob. So I never played World at War, man, but I heard it was lit. Right? But check this out. Manda Manic has some great points. They've been stealing. I mean, well, not stealing. They've been implementing other games systems or other games you know, shit like divisions and all of that. You know, they've taken that from other games. You know, the way WW2 looks like, it looks like PUBG. You know, it looks exactly like that. But if Black Ops 2, my bad, Black Ops 4 comes out looking like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, I won't be mad. You know, I'm not a fan of the really, really itsy bitsy, tiny, you know, characters that we play with. You know, I want a human. I want to play with a human. I hadn't played with a human in a while, you know, except for, is it Surf? Oh shit, man, you're right, man. I'm tripping. It was several humans in Black Ops 3. My bad. Hey, players fuck up. Players mess up too sometimes. But yeah, man, salute to Treyarch for coming to Super Saber Ho, coming to save the day, man. We have some more clips. We got some more clips from a couple of the homies that came through and, you know, shared their reactions of the game with your boy. So let's cut to that. Let's get into that real quick. All right. See y'all in a second. Killer.
Yo, what's poppin', YouTube? Welcome to King's Palace, man. You already know what's up, man. Anyways, man, everybody get into this video, man. I'm here with my boy Diddy. You know what I mean? He invited me over to talk about this Call of Duty.
And you know what? The internet damn near broke in half. Half of the community was crying. Half of the community was applauding, toasting. I seen people taking shots during this little YouTube clip, 6 minutes to be exact. And you already know what we're talking about, man. We're talking about the Black Ops 4. That's right, Black Ops 4, the Black Ops 4 reveal.
Black Ops 4.
Yeah, Black Ops 4. 4, whatever.
4. You already know.
During the clip, did you see the clip?
I seen part of it, like I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I just, I just seen the part where he just freaking welding or freaking whatever he doing with the damn thing, the tool he using.
Yeah.
To break down that thing, and that's it. But I didn't really watch the whole thing. I just heard about it. I seen little bitty small clips on Twitter and stuff like that. But other than that, I haven't.
How did you feel when you heard the words Black Ops 4 confirmed?
Man, I just I hope it saved the day, man. I hope it put a cape on. I hope Call of Duty Black Ops 4 put the cape on and saved WW2, man, because WW2 wasn't that great, man. So kill streak sucked. Everything sucked on there. V2 rockets was bad. I mean, you can get a V2 rocket, but you can't stack them. You know what I mean? Like, you can't continue to get V2 rockets, and that's not good for Call of Duty, man. So
how did you feel when you saw that the game was going to be released in October 12th?
Man, I was like, it's still a long wait to me, man. I think it should be sooner. I wish they could release it sooner, but they always release Black Ops 4 during October, November, like October-ish. So I mean, the wait is going to be a long wait, but it's going to be worth it. I hope it's worth it. You know what I mean, they didn't release too much. They did kind of like the old movie intros where they only release some parts of it, but they don't really give you too much details. So I mean, I hope it's good, man. I hope it's really good. So
did you actually hear about, I heard two things. I heard that they were releasing a remastered version of World at War along with this Black Ops 4.
I didn't know anything about that. All I heard was Black Ops 4, man, and that's the only thing I was focused on, was Black Ops 4, because Black Ops 2 was dope. Black Ops 3 was okay. But if it's boots on the ground, I don't know if it's boots on the ground or anything like that. So if it's boots on the ground like Black Ops 2, I think it's going to be a really good game, as long as they put the right kill streaks and the right weapons.
Do you think Call of Duty is dead?
Right now, Call of Duty is dead, but we have some people still trying to keep it alive. I mean, mostly the big YouTubers, like small YouTubers can't come up on Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to come up on Call of Duty as a small YouTuber, but if you're a big YouTuber, you can keep Call of Duty alive. You know what I mean? So
do you think this is the game that's going to break the bank?
I hope so, man. I think if this game, because normally they actually make good games. Call of Duty Black Ops was always a good game, so I think it will break the bank, man. I honestly think it will break the bank if it's really good, because all the Black Ops were good. So
the real King-ish. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, player.
Yeah, I already know, man.
Hell yeah. That's it, man. Short and sweet.
Oh, for sure.
Sweet. Oh shit, we gotta damn close it out the right way. I've just been your guy, Diddy O. This has been your guy, Diddy Onassis, aka Onassis Kill 'em, with your guy, the freshest killer out there, the freshest killer in YouTube land, the real King-ish. Peace.
Doses.
Blah.
Blah.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Errl in the house.
Yes, sir. B2 shouted. So Errl, to start off, I wanna ask you this: how and what did you feel when you heard the words Black Ops 4 confirmed?
Well, for me, it means a couple of different things. In the current state of Call of Duty, which we'll get into, I think, a little bit later, I feel like it's going to be a positive thing, just because I think we all know that Black Ops 2 was one of the most successful Call of Duties to date. I think we also know that there's a lot of hints to indicate we would be boots on the ground again. So I think there's a lot of opportunity for a title like this to be a big hit and bring a lot of people who haven't been playing so much in the last few years, even since Jetpack started or whatever, bring a lot of these people back and get them back into the game, do something that World War II isn't quite capable of doing. Just,
yes,
considering a lot of different things.
Did you watch the I guess the unveiling video that was on YouTube?
I watched two different ones. I watched the one where they they cut the symbol out. That was pretty dope. That was a cool way of unveiling it for sure. And then I watched the little teaser that they showed, obviously.
Yes.
Going through the years of Black Ops from 1 to 3.
Well, did you get a tingle? You know, like did your arm hair stand up? And don't get me wrong, that teaser, because I've seen the video, I think both videos were back to back. After they finished welding, they went into this little 34-second clip of the, you know, the Black Ops 4 blah 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 with the old characters or whatever. I was just hyped. I was just hyped because I knew that I know this game is gonna be special. For it, just my feeling. I didn't feel that way about World War II. The question is, do you feel this game? Do you feel that this game is gonna be special?
I feel like I said, I kind of feel like it will be, in a sense of like it's gonna bring a lot of people back together.
Yeah,
you know, it's gonna bring back the last. Black Ops 2 is really the last gen console title that we got from Call of Duty. That was like, you know, die hard for that console. Ghost kind of did come out on the, you know, last gen, but it was then pushed to the next gen, so it was kind of a half and half. It wasn't like a complete, you know, last gen title in my mind. But with that being said, it's like these are the things that people get excited about. I've never seen, like, we saw hype for World War II's trailer. We saw hype for World War II in general when it was announced. I almost feel like the hype right now is well exceeded that. Just based on nothing we've seen. We've seen nothing technically. We just got confirmation that the game is coming.
Yeah. And
we saw nothing, you know? We didn't see any gameplay. We don't have any information. All we know is that it's Black Ops 4.
What do you think about the October 12th release?
I think it's partial to the current success of World War II. But I also think it could be partial to the fact that I think a lot of games are going to come out around the same time. And I don't know if it's, you know, the Call of Duty necessarily feels like they have a lot of competitors, but I also feel like they, you know, they want to push their title out soon. Like it's a hype title. Black Ops 4 is going to sell a lot of titles, copies, whatever. It's going to sell a ton of copies. Regardless if it's successful for the longevity wise, it will sell a lot of copies. It will out the door do well. And I think that knowing that, they're trying to push it a little bit earlier because of, you know, like we said, World War II is not doing very well. Call of Duty's in a state of, it's not necessarily it's an all-time low for Call of Duty, but it's not low in the state of like all games overall. You know what I mean? Like out of all games combined, Call of Duty still does really well, and even at all-time low.
And you know, even with the hype, like you were saying, the hype around World War II when it was before it was released, because everybody was excited about boots back on the ground. But when we actually got the game and we got the hands-on experience with the game, a lot of people were disappointed. Not, you know, just to be flat out, like straight up disappointed. I don't think we're going to be disappointed with this Black Ops 4, because what people really wanted was a modern day first-person shooter with boots on the ground.
I almost think it's not even just that. I honestly think it's the approach that Sledgehammer Games took.
Yes.
I don't necessarily beat on them because they tried something different. I'm just saying they tried something different and it's not really working.
Right.
You know, we got divisions. We don't have classes. Like, we don't have the same style of setting up pick 10s and things like that.
Yeah.
We are going to have that with Black Ops 4. I can almost guarantee you that right now. In my mind, I know that they're going to do us right by giving us our perks back, by giving us a pick 10 or something of that nature that we can work with. We're going to have real class setups again. And I think that's what's going to greatly change, you know, what will make this next title successful over what's currently, you know, keeping World War II back.
Right. So do you think this title will break the bank? Most sold.
It's going to be hard to oversell Black Ops 2. I think that was one of the highest sold Call of Duties, if I'm correct. With that being said, it's got the possibility. It really just depends on how many people are willing to give Call of Duty the chance, even if it is Black Ops 4, even if it is whatever. I think a lot of people have kind of getting to the end of their edge of their road with Call of Duty. And it kind of, even last year, you got to think Infinite Warfare, there was not a lot of people that were happy with that. It's like the people have had a couple of years. I'm not saying no, everyone. I'm just saying there is people out there who've been diehard Call of Duty fans for a long time that are looking at this situation like, I haven't been happy with Call of Duty in a couple of years. I'm going to go play something else now. And that's what they do.
So, and along with that, I'm not sure if this has been confirmed or not, but along with the announcement yesterday, there were rumors of a remastered World at War packaged together with Black Ops 4.
So to me, that actually makes sense. If you take evidence from like what we saw in the past, Infinite Warfare was combined with Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, right? Mm-hmm. That was Infinity Ward's first successful multiplayer experience title, in my opinion. Like, real big, like where they caught wind and they became successful. That was their title, right?
Right.
What was it for Treyarch? That they followed that next year with World at War. So it only makes sense that they would remaster that game. We can, and then, in the future, like, when we get to the, next year after that, after Black Ops 4, we can almost expect Modern Warfare 2 will remaster with whatever title they come out with that. I feel like it's going to become a trend for the only reason in World War II we didn't receive something like that is because Sledgehammer Games has been so new. They're not going to remaster Advanced Warfare. Nobody cares.
Please don't.
So, you know what I mean? It wasn't even that long ago. So they're not going to remaster a game that just happened. I think that's what gave us that gap of a remaster this year. That's why we didn't get one. I think now coming up, World at War remastered. It was also seen on, a couple days ago when there was a few leaks from Black Ops 4. We had
James Harden.
Yeah, we had James Harden wearing the hat, and I was gonna say we also had the photo of the GameStop inventory thing was showing pre-orders for Black Ops 4, and it also showed something that said WAW. So people had that. That's where I actually first heard the rumor that World at War might be remastered. So I have a great belief and reason to think that will be an actual thing.
At its current state, do you think Call of Duty is dead?
It's kind of an in-between, honestly. I feel like it's not dead because Call of Duty always has its fans, it has a lot of people. But Call of Duty is also in a situation right now. Think about all the years in the past. Call of Duty, its biggest competitor ever was Battlefield, right? Other than that, it hasn't had a lot of competing titles, essentially. This year, Epic Games decided to drop Fortnite. Fortnite to me is a very, very user-friendly game. And what I mean by that is it kind of appeals to a lot of people. Even if you're not good at the game, you would keep playing it. There's something about it that, makes it fun. You don't really care if you die so much. It's not as competitive on like a basic user level as Call of Duty is. People get it. Just dying in Call of Duty is completely different. So now you have this title that's free and it's, everybody can play it. And like I said, free means a lot, first of all. But the fact that it's booming gives people another thing to look at. So it's like people like, even myself, I'm still putting tons of hours into Call of Duty, just like I normally would any other year, right? But in, here and there, I'm spending a couple hours playing this other game. Why? Because it's available. It's kind of fun, it's different, it gets you set your mind somewhere else for a little bit. Then you come back and you get back to your normal grind. But for some people, it's a good alternative. They have something else that they can play a lot of, and especially considering what we've been through with World War II so far, which I can kind of feel like we can thank Michael Condrey.
Michael Condrey does not care about Russians.
I think they kind of knew they were on their way out and they didn't have a lot that they were going to do with what their time was left. And this is what we got. They were like, here you go. Boom. We're not going to fix anything. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to leave this game. And I think people literally at that point were like, forget this. We're not going to play this broken game with no hope of it getting fixed. Yeah. Simple. They're not going to play a game. Like, I play it regularly. It's gotten better. Like, as soon as, they left the studio, we got a new head of Sledgehammer Games, and we instantly got something that we were asking for forever. So things have gone in a more positive direction for the game, but there's just not enough action going on. There's not enough content happening. There's not enough, like the maps, dude, they can't fix that. There's 9 maps. Some of them are junk. You play most of them 500 times in a row. Like, the maps are terrible. You can't fix that. Unless they drop a free map pack with 5 maps, even if they were remastered maps, it wouldn't matter. Whatever they could do to add more, that would be the only way they could say World War II. But at this state, Call of Duty's at an all-time low because people don't want to play World War II. But then again, people, I'll actually say this because I tell people all the time, they're like, why don't you go back and play more Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3 or, a couple of these last titles. It's like, Call of Duty games are fun. It's fun to go back and play some of the older titles here and there. But when a Call of Duty title is like a relevant title, like World War II is right now, I'm still going to play World War II. Why? Because it's the current title. It's like, it's really hard for me to go and sit and play Infinite Warfare with no new stuff for an entire year and have the same love and grind for it that I did when I started, when everything was brand new. So it's easier for me to sit down and play World War II and grind out a game that I haven't completed everything in, because at least there's more things to go for. I'm still not the highest level. That's benefit. I still, haven't completed all the camos or whatever. That's a benefit. They still have more stuff coming to the game, even if the game is current state's not great. It's strange, man. Like, I've never played a Call of Duty like World War II. The matchmaking is more skill-based feeling than I've ever felt in my life. Like, ever. You can't get new lobbies. If it gets a lobby, it throws you in it. You leave, it throws you back in it. You restart your PlayStation, you get back in the same lobby. It's like it literally grabs a group of individuals that it thinks you would be best suited to play with, and it will never let it go. The only way you can get a new lobby is to block somebody. And then you still end up the next day, you'll still get in the person's lobby that you blocked the day before. It's the most broken system I've ever seen. That kills the game for even people like me who want to play. It's hard for me to sit there and play for 3 hours when I'm spending 2 hours searching for a match because I don't want to play in the lobby with 4 people in Japan, 2 people in Brazil, and a guy, that lives in Australia. Like, that's pretty much how the lobbies are in World War II. Besides, like, people can say, oh, Fortnite's killing Call of Duty. It's not even that. It's literally that people have other options. Like, if Black Ops 4 came out this year, let's just put this in perspective. Let's say Black Ops 4 came out instead of World War II. Fortnite would still have success. It would still do well. Call of Duty players would still play it. But all these people that went to from Call of Duty to Fortnite, and that's now their thing, that wouldn't have happened.
No.
It wouldn't happen at all. People would still be making supply drop videos and trying to make a video every day about whatever. People are still grinding Black Ops 3.
Yes, they are.
Right now. That just goes to show you, what we might have in store for us. To me, the most important thing about Black Ops 4 is if it brings all the players back, if it brings the majority of the players back, I have more people to kill. That's what I'm about. You know what I mean? I'm about more lobbies, more players, more competitiveness, more fun. Like, I want Call of Duty to succeed on every level, from its game to its success on YouTube to the people who stream it, all around. I want Call of Duty to still succeed. I want the franchise to still succeed because it's something we've been playing for like 11 years plus, and we've all grown to love it. I think as a community, we've kind of taken some dark turns on our developers, but I think other than that, I think we can, if we hold out, we give these, I think we give them the next 2 years. People say that if this title's that's done. I think you give Infinity Ward a chance. I think if they don't succeed, I think if these next 2 don't succeed, I think it's done. I think that's where you call it the line. That's where you say, you know what? You guys either scrap everything you know and come out with a new Call of Duty in 4 years and have it all figured out, or you guys are done. Like, we won't buy any more of your games. I think that's what it'll come down to. But I think to say that Treyarch is the last opportunity, I don't know if that's fair to say. I think they have the push. I think they have the care. I think they also have the community on their side to make this happen, to make a rejuvenating title that can give people hope in Call of Duty again, and give, you know, the next title and the titles after that opportunities to continue that succession.
Call of Duty is, I don't think that Fortnite, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be straight up. When I turn on someone's channel and they're playing Fortnite, I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh shit. And I can't watch it. I mean, because that's just not my cup of tea. And that's just.
Well, they're different games. So that's my thing about it too, is like they can't kill each other because they're not the same genre.
Right. It's like
I play Call of Duty for what? It's like back when Battlefield existed, right? Yeah. I played Battlefield. I played Call of Duty more because that's more of my favorite title. But I still played Battlefield. I still think it's fun to snipe on there and, you know, get in tanks and blow people up. But that's my thing. You're playing that game for the completely different reason. You're playing it for everything it doesn't have in Call of Duty. Yeah. And then and vice versa. You know what I mean? I play Call of Duty because it plays everything that Battlefield doesn't.
It's like NBA Jam versus NBA 2K.
Exactly.
It's not.
It's hard to compare games that offer different experiences, even if they're similar style.
Yeah. But I appreciate it, Errl.
Absolutely, my dude.
Anything that you want to announce or talk about? How are you doing in WW2?
Doing pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Had some pretty decent luck. What am I sitting at? Like 86 rockets? 86 rockets? Yeah, I got 86 rockets now.
2 weeks ago, you had 14. Damn.
I got a lot in the last couple, like a month or two.
Damn.
There was one day I got 7.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then there was a week I got 2 every day for like 8 days in a row. So that was pretty good. What am I, like level 259? So we're doing pretty good on the grind. We got a long time till next Call of Duty.
Long time.
Oh, you know what though? There is one thing that neither of us mentioned. Right. That was kind of leaked. Maybe it was David Vonderhaar. He said something along the lines of like they were going to be dropping something or possibly stuff before Black Ops 4 actually comes out. Nice. So like they hinted at maybe we'll drop some more things, maybe we won't. Maybe we will, because you know how Treyarch is. Like you never know when they're going to drop stuff. So they literally, people have this theory that World at War Remastered will actually drop before. It's crazy. Well, here's the thing though. It's like if we don't get a 25 or 30 kill streak nuke, I'm going to be so disappointed.
They have to. That's what makes it exciting. That's what makes coming to a person's stream exciting, watching the gameplay, you know, seeing them dominate and then let's just nuking the lobby, man, or nuking the game.
Well, you know what I've noticed too? I feel like it's kind of honestly, it's kind of at this point important to like keeping people playing your game. Like, say I hit level 1,000 on World War II, right? The only thing I'm playing World War II for is to drop V2s on people. I'm not doing it for any other reason. I'm not going to sit there and grind that game past level 1,000 all the time. I'd probably play a couple, you know, a little bit here and there, but it's going to be hard to play that game at that point unless they come through and make a huge fix for everything. It's like, you know, you get tired of fire shotguns. You get tired of getting the worst teammates in history of Call of Duty.
It is crazy.
Even at its worst, Call of Duty does better than almost every title, literally. Maybe GTA does better, you know? But Call of Duty does not die to GTA. It has never will. So nothing's competing with it. Nothing has. And until something shows up, nothing will.
All right, now we lit. Yes, hey. Welcome back to the C.O.D. Show podcast. I'm your host, your guy, Diddy Onassis, a.k.a. Onassis Kill 'em. Blah. That's right, Onassis Kill 'em. And you know we all hype. You know why we're here. That's right. WW2 looking like a deer in the headlights right now. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, cousin?
It's ugly out there.
What's up, man? We have LiftHuntGame riding shotgun with your guy, Diddy Onassis, a.k.a. Onassis. Kill him. Man, say what's up to the people, man.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy MVP, a.k.a. LiftHuntGame. Your average gamer bring you better than average gameplays. You better know it. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Lift Hunt.
Yo.
Did you witness the unveiling, the revealing, as I should say, the revealing of the Black Ops 4? I guess I seen it on YouTube. I think you said you seen it on.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitch.
Okay.
Twitch.
So what was your thoughts? I think you probably heard about it before you saw it. What was your thoughts on when you first heard that Black Ops 4 was confirmed?
Well, like you said, it really wasn't confirmed until they did their revealing. So at first, before that, I kind of didn't care. You know, it just is what it is. I ain't gonna lie, Black Ops series in general gets me excited because Black Ops is my favorite series thus far. So, but other than that, I was like, you know, it's all good, whatever.
What did you think about the 6-minute?
I felt like, bro, you don't even want to know what I think. I don't want to, man. I felt that they overdid it. They overdid it, man. Everybody is already like a, you know, COD fanboy. I just love to play COD. We already knew what they were doing. It took them, like you said, was it during their 5-6 minutes to weld out a 4, my guy. I like what in their characters, Roman numeral, whatever it is. It took them, they overdid it, man. If they would have did it like a little faster, maybe in 2 minutes, it would have been still like, okay. But it took them so long. It's like, bro, like, are y'all gonna finish? You know what I'm saying? We were just sitting there looking at them doing it like we didn't know what it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? When they got like halfway done, it's like, okay, all right, we know what it is. Y'all gonna do something else? Nope.
What did you think about the October? What did you think about the October 12th release, man?
The October 12th release, I think it's a good marketing strategy by them. I heard somebody else say, and I agree with them, that I think they pretty much just trying to beat Battlefield out because Battlefield, you know, are benefiting from pretty much them Battlefield releasing before, like a few weeks or a month before Call of Duty does. I do believe they benefit from that. So I believe they just trying to beat Battlefield out, try to catch, you know, everybody's probably going to buy one game or whatever you want to call it. Just try to get, you know, just beat them out and capitalize on that monetary wise at the end of the day. I don't think it's no benefit for us at all. It's just as far as them trying to directly benefit us other than we getting the game earlier. I think they're just trying to capitalize on sales and whatnot. That's all.
Did you hear that along with the Black Ops 4 release, they're pairing it with World at War remastered?
Yeah, I heard it at one point in time. So is that confirmed? Like, I don't know. I heard it at one point. I heard it from somebody at one point in time. So I don't know. Is that confirmed?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I ain't sure either. But if I feel like they shouldn't do it. But I feel like they shouldn't pair it with it. To me, it's like, if you're gonna do that, and this is my mind. Of course, I'm not a marketer, or I don't see what goes on in the middle of the life cycle of the game, but I'll bring it out either before the game B04 releases or in the middle of the release of the game. I wouldn't bring them out at the same time. That's just me.
I agree, because I think that it should be released in July or something like that. Or August.
Get some hype, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so we can have something, because if they come out at the same time, it's gonna be damn near too much.
Yeah, splitting it again.
I couldn't even imagine if I would have actually liked Modern Warfare. You know, Modern Warfare that came out with Infinite Warfare. I can't even imagine if I would have liked that game. How the hell was I? Because I liked them both. Well, I did not like them both. I hated the remastered.
Yeah.
So, do you think
they'll split the times for sure? For sure.
Do you think this game is gonna break the bank? Does it have that type of hype around it?
My mind, I don't know if it's gonna break this last game, but at the end of the day, yeah, I feel like the hype is gonna be bigger than anything else. That's it. I mean, I feel like the sales, whatever they pretty much do, I think they're gonna do them again. I'm not saying they're gonna make some kind of record or nothing, anything of that nature, but whatever their sales, you know, increase or whatever it is, I feel like it's gonna still be on that same plane of increase. Only thing, like I said, different, I believe, is just be the hype. You know, after that, and that may just be me in my mind. I don't get too hyped about. I didn't even get too hyped. I don't get too hyped about any, especially now since they went back to boots on the ground. I just wait and see what's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped. There's another COD coming out. Glad there's another COD coming out. Kind of excited that it's a B04, but I still need to play the game. I need to see how it's gonna play, what it's gonna do. So, you know, to me, it's just gonna be hyped up more than anything. I don't think they're gonna do more or less sales because everybody that bought World War II, everybody that bought Infinite Warfare, everybody that bought Black Ops 3, they're gonna buy this game, and you know they're gonna obviously get their newcomers. So, to me, that's pretty much how it's gonna play out, if you ask me.
At its current state, do you feel that Call of Duty is dead?
I got a different definition of dead. I say yes and no because it is dead in the sense that the player base, the fan base, we all over the place. We got B03. A lot of people still playing that. We got Infinite Warfare. I'm still playing that. A lot of people still playing that. And you got your World War II. I feel like people may hop on, like me, people may hop on World War II, but you don't stay on it for long. And like some of your hardcore hours on end gamers, like I don't think you stay on it for long before you either jump on a different game, a different COD. You know what I'm saying? That's just this year. So in that sense, as far as the numbers at like any given time, I believe it's dead. But as far as the sales, as far as who gonna buy the game next year, saying like based off of this game, I think it's gonna be the same. So I don't think it's dead, but I do think like at any given time, the online player base is at all, I don't know if I'm gonna say all-time low, but it's at a decline for sure. It's, you know, like I said, just any given time, like at a specific moment. But like, you know what I'm saying, numbers that you got playing at certain times, like they peak hours and stuff like that, I believe that's down. But other than that, I wouldn't say it's technically literally dead.
Yeah. Shit, that's all I got. That's all I got, man. So you ain't hype? You ain't hype about the game? I mean, I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic because WW2 is, like you said, I can't play that for hours on end.
Yeah, what I'm saying, because I'm not hype about I'm hype about a new COD every year. You know what I'm saying? A new COD. I want to see what it's gonna play like. If it's gonna be good or is it gonna be bad. But I'm not hype about the game like I know it's gonna be good. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it actually is a little dumbed down because how they did this one. They hyped it up. They hyped it up.
Yeah.
They hyped it up. And it's got to be one of the worst CODs in history. So, I mean, as far as us enjoyable playing it, you know what I'm saying? Enjoyable being playable like that. But
yeah.
I'm not
hyping.
I hope they don't mess it up, man. That's all. I just hope they don't mess it up. I am kind of scared about that. What term did they use? Revolutionize. I am kind of scared about that because I hope they don't change too much. I believe that's where they really going wrong. They're trying to change too much to do something very different. But you know, it is what it is. We're gonna play the game. We're gonna see how it is, and either we're gonna like it, we're gonna have our opinions at the end of the day. We're gonna like it, we're gonna play it hours on end, or we're gonna play it just a little bit, go back to another COD. So
yeah, definitely. If they just build off of a Black Ops 3, if Black Ops 3 was boots on the ground, I mean, it would damn near be just like Black Ops 2 without the special characters.
Yeah,
and
I feel I could say a lot of stuff about that. I don't want to be too long with it. I could say a lot of stuff about that, but yeah. I feel like they had good ideas and where they wanted to take World War II. I just feel like they didn't implement them correctly at the end of the day. I feel like the ideas are pretty good, pretty great, but they didn't. I don't feel like they implemented them correctly.
Pick 10. Pick 10 is a must.
That's one.
Is a must.
Yeah,
but
like the map designs.
Oh my!
They don't have enough flank routes, enough corners. Making everybody have a frag and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I think they just went about a lot of stuff the wrong way. I think all those ideas were great, but they went about them the wrong way. Like, what else I was gonna say? like the I can't even remember, man. But like taking suppressor off for assault rifles. Like that's cool to me. Like if you're gonna take them off all gun, pretty much I'll take what they did. They let you put them on SMGs in a certain class. I'll take that. But like I said, like they had a lot of good ideas. I just felt like they didn't implement them correctly. I just felt like they didn't. And the changes they should have made, where everybody was pushing for, they made them way too late. And really, the people who worked on the game, came out with the game, they didn't make the changes. It was somebody else. So,
all right.
You know, yeah.
All right, Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4.
We're gonna play it regardless.
We ready for that? So, yeah, we're gonna play it regardless. We ready for that because we ready for a new COD.
Call of Duty ain't dead to us.
Nah, we gonna play it. We gonna buy it. We gonna play it. We gonna buy it. We gonna play it. Unless I don't know if they can get worse than World War II. So we gonna buy it.
Man, I hope not, man.
Not modern day. You shouldn't be able to get worse than World War II.
In World War
2018.
If World War II was modern day, even with the divisions and whatever, if it was modern day, I think it would have been a little more accepted because
a little bit
because you got those old. I don't know, whatever, man. Yeah, I appreciate your Lift Hunt. Yeah. Yes. And we're back. Shout out to Errl. Shout out to Errl Shatter. Shout out to LiftHuntGame. Shout out to my guy, TheRealKingish. Shout out to the guys that couldn't make it, but still sending in their, their reactions and, their well wishes to your boy Diddy Nasty to support the show. Salute to everybody that's down with the show. We're gonna keep building. We're gonna keep on grinding. That's a fact. But personally, first and foremost, I'm hyped. Let's get it. I hope that they separate if they're going to actually remaster World at War. I hope they separate the two games. Maybe if we pre-order or something, we get the World at War in July or August or something like that, so we can grind that, get the feel of the game instead of putting out two games at once. I don't know, man. That's a good idea, man. Steal that. Please steal it. Yeah. She got Diddy Nasty though. We're gonna close this show out, man. I think that's all. I think we've covered it all. We're gonna close this show out. It's been your guy Diddy Nasty, aka O Nasty. Kill him. Hey. See y'all on the flip side, man. As always, live life, be great, show love, and always keep the kill feed lit. It's been your boy Diddy Nasty, C.O.D Show Podcast. That's right, episode number 25. Still alive, bruh. Hey, we out here. Let's go. Kill him. Kill him. Peace.